Hello, this is math for day 2 of at-home learning. I drew some shapes on our board just to get our brains working math, and I want you to identify them for me. Okay, so the first shape is what? A triangle. And how many sides does a triangle have? 3. And how many corners or vertices does it have? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What about the next shape? A circle. Good job. Does it have any sides? Nope. Does it have any corners or vertices? No. Good. Next one is what is it? A square. A square. How many sides? 4. How many vertices? 4. Good job. Next one. A rectangle. Good. How many sides? 4. Vertices? 4. Okay, the next one. What shape is this? Starts with a hexagon. How many sides does a hexagon have? 6. Good. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last one, we haven't learned this one. It is a pentagon. How many sides? 5. And how many vertices? 5. Good. Okay. We are going to do our math packet. So get your your math packet out. Okay, so the example is, it's showing you a different amount of cubes. Okay, so you have how many cubes in the first one? 4. And how many in the bottom? 1. You need to find the one that is greater, which means more. So which one is greater? Good. You're right. It is the 4. So you're going to circle the 4 cubes, and then you're going to circle the number 4. Okay, the next one, our first group, we have how many apples? 2. And then our second group, how many do we have? 3. Which one is greater? Which one is more? 2 apples or 3 apples? Good. 3 is greater, so you're going to circle that and circle the number. Okay, in the first square, how many carrots are there? 0. There's none. 0. How many carrots in the second square? 2. So which one is greater, 0 or 2? 2. Good. Okay, the next one, how many light circles are there? 1, 2, 5. Good. And how many darker circles are there? 4. Good. Which one is greater? Which one is more? 5. And circle 5. Okay, this next one, you're going to do it on your own, but I will do the example problem for you. Now this one is less. This is less for each problem. So that means a smaller amount. So we have 1 cube and 3 cubes. Which one is less? The smaller amount. You're right. The 1. So then you're going to circle the 1. You're going to do the next on your own. Now, if they're equal, which means what? The same. If they're equal, then you're going to circle both groups and circle both numbers. So you're looking for the less amount. But if for some reason they're equal, you're going to circle both groups and both numbers. Go ahead and pause the video and complete it. Okay, now we are going to go over the answers. How many circles are there in the first group? 4. How many in the second? 2. Which one is less? The smaller amount. Correct. It is 2. So you're going to circle 2 group and 2 the number. Okay. Sneakers or shoes. How many tennis shoes do you have in the first group? 3. How many in the next group? 3. Which one is less? Neither, right? They're the same. They are equal. So you're going to circle both groups and circle both numbers. Okay, the next one. How many apples are there? 2. And how many carrots are there? 5. Which one is less? The 2. Good job. Okay, now we are going to do a math lesson. So we are not going to do the packet anymore. Now let me get my math ready. Okay, for this section, you're going to need some math manipulatives. Okay, you're going to need 10 of them. In the classroom, we use bears, we use cubes, we use all different types of things. Okay, but you're at home, so see if you can find something at home. It could be crayons, it could be Legos, it could be Cheerios, Play-Doh, markers, anything. Okay, I'm not going to use manipulatives. I'm going to draw it on my board, so you can do that as well. Because it's hard for me to show you with the camera. Okay, so here's our story. Let's pretend you have a family of 9 bears. Put 9 bears in front of you. So I'm going to draw circles, and I'm going to do it the 5 group way. So there's my 9 bears. Okay, one bear is hungry and wants to go to the honey tree. Take one bear and scoot him across your desk to show his adventure. So I'm going to do what? What should I do? Yep, I should cross one out because one went away. Okay, so we had 9, one went away. How many are left? Yep, 8. 8 are left. Okay, so I want you to help me make a number bond. Okay, so I'm going to draw my number bond. Okay, what is my whole? Correct, 9, because that's how many bears we started with. What are my parts? 8 and 1. Good. Now, in the classroom, we've talked about what do we do when we take away something to show it in our number bond. You can either cover it up, right? You can cover it up. Or what else do we do? We X it out. So it X'd out my number. Okay. Now we need to make our equation, our number sentence. So we start with the whole, which is 9. Now I'm taking away. So what do I need? Do I need a plus sign or a minus sign? Minus. So 9 minus 1 equals 8. So yours should look like mine. 9 minus 1 equals 8. Good job. Okay, let's do another one. Now I'm still gonna have 9 bears. So get your 9 manipulatives out. 9 bears. But this time, 3 want honey. So 3 left to get honey. So I had 9 and 3 left. So what am I going to do? I'm either going to move my manipulatives away or I'm going to cross out. Okay, now what do I need to do? I need to make a number bond. Okay, so let's make a number bond. What is my whole? 9, because that is how many bears I started with. And then what's next? 3, because I took 3 away. And how many did I have left? Use your manipulatives to count how many are left. Or count my circles. 6. Now what do I need to do to my number bond to show what I took away? Yep, I'm going to cross off the 3. So now I need to make my number sentence. So I start with 9 plus, did I put plus? Nope, I put a minus sign. 9 minus 3 equals 6. What does the 9 represent? Good, it represents how many bears there were. What does the minus sign represent? It tells us we did what? We took away. And the 3 represents how many bears went to go get honey. And what does the 6 represent? How many bears were left? Good. Okay. Now, you can use the same manipulatives or you can get new ones. Now we're going to do cars. We're going to pretend they're cars, okay? So, I'm going to pretend mine are going to be cubes, okay? So I have 10 cars. So I'm going to draw 10 cars. I'm doing it the 5 group way. So if you want to draw like me, you can just draw squares like I'm doing to represent cubes, like our linking cubes in class. So I have 10. I have 10 cars, and 9 drove away. 9 drove away, and 1 is left. 9 drove away. So you need to move all 9 manipulatives away, or you need to cross out 9. And you'll have how many left? 1. Okay, now I'm going to do my number bond. My whole is what? 10, because I had 10 cars. What are my parts? 9, because I took 9 away, and what was left? 1. And then I need to cross off my 9, because that's how many I took away. Let's write our equation, our number sentence. So we start with what number? 10. Then we need what? A plus sign, right? No, a minus sign, because we're taking away. 10 minus 9 equals 1. Does yours look like mine? Good job. 10 minus 9 equals 1. Okay, we're going to do another one with our cars. Now we're going to do, we're still going to have 10 cars. So make sure you have 10 manipulatives. Draw 10 on your board or your paper if you're doing that. Okay, so 10 cars, and 8 drove away this time. 8 cars drove away. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to cross out 8, or you're going to move 8 of your manipulatives. Okay, so I have 10, and I took away 8, and how many are left? 2. So 10 take away 8 is 2. Draw your number bond. My whole is 10. How many did I take away? 8. And what's left? 2. What am I missing? You're right, I need to cross off my 8. Okay, now we need to do the number sentence or equation. So I started with 10 minus what? 8, because that's how many I took away, equals 2. Does yours match mine? Good. Okay, I think we have time for one more. Okay, you're going to pretend your manipulatives are train cars, okay? Your manipulatives are now train cars. Some of them drive away. So we're going to have 4 of them drive away. So we have 10 train cars. And 4 drive away. So I'm going to cross out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, cross off 4. How many are left? 6 are left. Good. So now I need to write my number bond. What goes in my hole? 10. What are my parts? I took away 4, and then how many did I have left? 6. Now I need to do what? Cross out my 4, because that's how many I took away. Our number sentence, we start with what number? 10. Then what? Minus. How many we take away? 4 equals 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6. Good job. Challenge, maybe you can come up with another way after this video to figure out how many train cars drove away. You can do a different number, okay? All right, real quick, let's count to 100 by tens, okay? Let's whisper it. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Good job.